Hey, what's guys doing a weather painter deck profile. So this video will be posted on Saturday, and so yeah. So let's get on with the deck profile. So 3 snow. I finally got these, and I'm really happy to have them. So when you notice on it, you can set a weather spar chop for your deck to the face up in this spell and trucker zone. So, which is really quite good. 3 card. So when a weather painter is sent to the or when a weather card is sent to a grave, you can target up to 2 weather special traps in your grave and then place it in your spell and trucker zone face up. So. And then 3 thunder. So these are really cool because let's say you have a dead spell trap that, like I said, is dead at the moment, and so you just send it and then replace it with a weather spell trap that's in your deck, which is really quite cool. Like, oh, I don't need this at the moment, so I'll just send it and then replace it with something else. So it's really quite cool in that perspective. So 3 weather painter rain. Now I've seen a lot of people be iffy about this card. I actually kind of like it because it's pretty good. So when it's special, you can place 1 weather spell trap from your hand face up in the spell and trapper zone. So, which is pretty good. And in my opinion, I'm gonna have a lot of weather spells and traps in my hand. At least I always do. And so it's kind of nice in that perspective to get rid of them. So, and then 2 weather painter sun. I've seen a lot of people run 3 and a lot of people run 2. I would kind of go back and forth between 3 and 2. But in this build I'm just running 2 at the moment. So, but basically what he does is that you send a continuous spell trap for your spell in trucker zone, and then you special them in defense. So, which is pretty nice. So, and then 2 Aurora. So, basically, when she's null zone, you can place 1 weather spell trap for your hand deck or grave, face up in the spell and trucker zone. So, which is really quite good. And then your opponent cannot target your weather special traps, and your opponent cannot target them, or they cannot be destroyed by card effects, which is really quite good. So, and then here's where this build gets a little bit interesting. 2 Herald of the Orange Light. I'm supposed to be running 2 purple and 2 green, but I do not have them. So, but I do know what they do. So, orange light negates monsters. Purple negates traps, and then green negates spells. So, which is really quite good. And the orange and purple light have actually saved me quite a bit of times. So, the other thing too is that you send sun, if you have it in your hand, plus this to get its effect off. So that's also pretty cool as well. So just another little trick to have. But yeah, so that's basically just to help you keep up with the meta a little bit better, and to help counter things that you might need to counter. So, like, let's say they ask you, then you can just go Herald and then, do that. Or let's say they play Gamma, then you can Herald that. So it's pretty cool. So that's basically it for the monsters. Now for the spells. So I'm just running 2 Cuddy. Cuddy's not the best one. I thought it actually was, but it's not. But still, one that you kind of have to run at 2. but you can run it at 1 if you want to, but at 2 you have a little more, or sometimes a little bit more use for it. So, and then 2 snowy canvas. So banish the weather painter to search for anything that you need. So, which is pretty good. 2 rainy. So you banish, return a target spiral trap, and then 2 sunny. So you can banish the weather painter, then target a monster you control, tribute that target, and then if you do special, a weather monster current hand. So it's kind of interesting in some situations. So yeah. The other thing about the weather spells and traps too is that you only control 1 of each at a time. So let's say you only control 1 sun, 1 rainy, and 1 snowy and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting in that perspective. But that's why I only run 2 each. So that way it's not a dead card in my hand. So 3 MST. One dark hole, and then one day piece. So yeah, so that's basically it for the spells. Now for the traps. 2 thunder canvas. Just really quite good. So at the start of the damage step, you can banish the weather painter and then bounce whatever you need to without targeting, which also really helps out a lot. So yeah, and then 2 auroral canvas, which actually is pretty good in some matchups. So basically, what you do is you banish your weather painter, and then let's say your opponent draws or adds a card to their hand, you can banish and then banish that card. So it's really quite cool in that perspective. And then 1 soul warning. So. So, and then for the extra deck, it's just 1 card that I run 3 of. So, yeah, just rainbow. I know a lot of people run different stuff. This is an annoying card that I run just because I'm having our links, or I really don't feel like going into ranks. So. Yeah, I don't have Barlow Dragon or anything like that, so yeah. Plus, I don't really prefer to run him anyway. So now for my sideboard, which I'll quickly show you guys. So 2 Skullmaster, useful against Spiral, along with DD Crow. I finally got those, so yeah. And then Lancias against dinosaurs, even though they're not as big now, but you never know. Spirit mode, just because in case of big boards, I can just go spirit mode. So, pretty simple there. And then prohibitions for Spiral or anything else. So, Book of Eclipse, same thing, just to help make my job easier for doing. So, Lost Wind, good against Spiral or anything else, like I said. And then Oasis, or Grave of the Super Ancient Organism against Blue Eyes. So can't do anything with this card in the field. So yeah. So that's basically it for the Weather Painter deck file. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And stay tuned for next video, which will be a why I like Archfiends, the old Archfiends. So stay tuned for that. And I will catch you on the next video. Latest. And thank you all for watching.